Election day is here. The results are in, and they are mixed. We won in the Senate. We lost in the House, and we did kind of okay in the governors. But there's trouble. There's trouble, folks. Trouble here in River City. It's time to take a deep look at what we're doing. Let's look at ourselves and fix our problems. This is Take That with Kurt Schlichter. Yeah, we got the Senate. That's great. We still have the Supreme Court, which is terrific, and we're probably going to add one or two new justices as Father Time, completes his harvest. Not wishing anything bad on anybody, just saying, stuff happens. In any case, we got the presidency. That's a bully pulpit, and there's lots of things we can do. We've lost the House, the most useless of the institutions of government, but we've lost it nonetheless, and it's kind of annoying. I'm annoyed. But what's really bad about it isn't just losing. What's bad about it is some of the trends that it's revealed. And these are things that we need to look at. These are things that we need to explore. Because we've got to improve. We've got to get better. Look, if you peel back the onion, if you pull over the rock, what's crawling around underneath can be a little scary. Let's look at Texas. Texas is a bulwark of conservatism. A big red Republican state. Wasn't always, was a Democrat state until about 25 years ago, but it's been pretty much reliably Republican ever since. Well, this Beto guy came within 3 of Ted Cruz. Within 3! That should be a wake-up call. Now look, there are always factors. One big factor was $70 million. That's a huge factor. Oh, and all the press saying that Beto is the second coming of Robert Kennedy and John F. Kennedy, all combined, he's more like Ted Kennedy, or Tex Kennedy, because he can't drive either. But let's put that aside. So you got a ton of money. You've got a ton of media attention. He's a handsome guy, unabashed progressive, which is kind of weird. But, he did stunningly well. Now, Ted Cruz has some problems. Among them, he's Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz is not the most charismatic figure. Ted Cruz annoys a lot of people, and he's made a lot of enemies, and not just among Democrats, though they hate him. He's made enemies among other Republicans because sometimes he comes off as a little annoying. But still, what's it say? It says that Texas's demographics may be changing. Even Governor Abbott, who's done a great job, was much closer than expected, and down ballot because Beto brought out all these Democrats, including a lot of young people, because they really milk those college kids, because college kids are idiots and they will vote for someone like Beto. It flipped a bunch of seats in the state house in Texas, flipped a bunch of congressional seats. It was bad news all around. This could be a problem, and that's happened in other places. We lost over 300 state legislators in this election. 300. Now, we won 1,000 during the Obama years, and that was great. And we made a big deal about that, but we're not making a big deal about these 330-some legislators that we lost. But that's important. Those guys are the farm team. They're the guys who start out, they learn the ropes, and then they become our candidates in the future. And they also do things at the state level, like redistricting, which is hugely important. Are we looking at that stuff, or is all our attention up there at the top of the ticket on the Donald Trumps and the Ted Cruzes? Look, it doesn't help us to soft pedal the things that we've done wrong. In fact, it behooves us to explore the things we've done wrong so we can start doing them right. Guys, we have a great message. We have a message of freedom, of liberty, of prosperity, where everyone can be what they want to be, without some pierced, tattoo-having, social justice warrior fascist trying to tell them how to live. That's our message, and it's a great message. But we got to get out there and sell it, and we got to sell it at the retail level. We can't just be all about Donald Trump. Now, I like Donald Trump. Donald Trump has done amazing things, and we should support him. But all politics is local. It starts at the local level. We've got to go out there in our own communities, in our own towns, and start developing our own farm teams again. This is a lesson we must have forgotten the last 10 years, because we were really good at it a decade ago. I mean, we were sensational, and it paid off. We need to do that. Now, the big guys will take care of themselves. Believe me, Donald Trump will be able to take care of himself. And when the 48 Democrats who are running for president, start, battling it out in the octagon, and he's there, tweeting at them and mocking them as they go through their primary, it'll be great. He'll be fine. But what we have to do is think strategically. What happens, not in 2020, but in 2024, and 2028, and 2032, and all the midterms in between? Because freedom is not an end state. Freedom is a process. Hey, like hippies say, man, it's not the destination, it's the journey. Well, they're onto something when it comes to freedom. Freedom will always be under attack by people who want to take it away, who want to gather power and resources onto themselves at your expense. How do we stop it? We get woke, and we see what's happening, and we plan ahead. There are a lot of great lessons from this election. Some are good, but some of the lessons are kind of hard. Those are the important ones. Those are the ones we have to listen to. This is Take That with Kurt Schlichter. Hey, if you like what you're seeing here for free outside the paywall, why not explore beyond the paywall? There's a magical kingdom inside of great conservative stuff that you will love. Sign up with Rebel Media now. Get access to everything. It's amazing in there. It's like a little world of wonder. And speaking of wondering, if you want to experience the childlike joy of wonder, follow me on Twitter. I'm there all the time. I'm always tweeting something. You can read my town hall stuff every Monday and Thursday. Here you can see me again on Rebel Media outside the paywall. You see me every Tuesday and Friday. And of course, get my book, Militant Normals, which explains everything about the election. You can get that at Amazon. Do that right away. This has been Take That with Kurt Schlichter. I'll see you again soon.